data for different um, tests, same data provider for same data provider for different tests. So here we have two tests, test and test 1 and test 2, and you can see that here we are passing username which is coming from yeah, so we are printing out username here, and here we are using the employee object. Okay, we are passing this employee object which we have done earlier also. So now we want to use this data provider called get data 1, and we want to go, so we can in the same data provider we can use to uh, run it as a data provider for both the tests using the if statement. So here we are using the reflections uh, console.lang that reflect that method. Okay, class, and m dot get name dot equals ignore case. If it is this, then object, this is a object which has only strings. Okay, so that we can do, we could do it string also, this one has string, but then we want to return it, right? So uh, here uh, so here we have if statement. In the if statement we have then test one is which, this one, right? So this has employee MP, so we want to push this. So object is the superclass, so we want to cover both these, okay, both the cases. So that's why we put overall as object. Okay, and yeah, okay, I can put it at string also, no issues, right? So in this else if m dot get name equals ignore case, if it is this, then employee is equal to new employee, then we are passing these two objects and we are returning employees in this case if it is test 1. Okay, and in this both will be used, so both would be handled here, else return null. Okay, so now we will try to run this. Here we are passing username as parameter, here we are passing emp, employee emp, right, because it is taking that. So let's run it. And it passed. So number of iterations was 5, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, right? So we are right, trending bike is 1, entering username, bike 2, login, CBR2, right? This is printing everything here. Okay, so we can see that CBR 250, right? So that we can pass in the similar fashion for all the tests. Now let's talk about data provider with Excel. So here we have an Excel file. Don't go by the name. The name is username, password, if name, will name, right? So here we are passing the values 1 2 3 4 4 rows, 5 rows are there, and 1 2 3 4 4 columns are there, right? And here we are passing in the test all the number of columns you will pass here as parameters, right? And number of rows will be the number of iterations. So here 1 2 3 4 4 iterations. So we will use this file input stream to pass the file. Then we will put XSFF workbook and we will pass this particular file here. Then the sheet, we have given the sheet name also as testing. If you can see in this one, there's a down column where I put it as testing, and int row num will be get last row num. So what will happen is it will get the last row num 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so once I run it, we will see I printed it also somewhere here. Where is it printed? Okay, I have not printed it maybe. Okay, so then I can print it actually. Okay, so let's see what value comes. I think it will be 1 2 3 4 5. 5 will come, I think. Is it printed? No. Yeah, it's 4 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we want to iterate from 1 to 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4, we want to iterate till 4. So hence I have iterated, we have created so int row num is sheet dot get last row num. Last row num is 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 4. So 4 will come here, right? And in the last row there is no get column, right? So what we'll do, we'll get the 0th row, and then in the we'll see which is the last column, because each row will have same number of columns, right? So if you are checking this row or this row, the number of columns would be same, as we can see. So that's why int row num is equal to sheet get row num, and column name is this. And then object data is equal to new object. Here we are creating object 2D array, in which I had shown you one screenshot also, like this 0 1 2 3 like this, and this is columns. This kind of array will create, and then I will start with 1. Why? Because this is already occupied, right? Username are there, so we'll start from 1. So 0 1 2 3 4, right? So we're going to start till 4. So till equal to, it will be less than equal to row num I plus plus, and then in further in nested loop we will start the j. J will be number of columns 1 0 1 2 3, right? So whatever the column number is there, that will take, right? Less than row num will be there. And then in the data we will put I minus 1, which is data 0 0, because we want to put not 1 0 to start with, right? If it will be put right like this only, data ij, and it will be data I, so data 0 would be left blank. So that's why I minus 1, j is equal to sheet get row, sheet would be I would be 1. So what would be the 1 here? 1 would be this 1, right? So and j would be the column, this one column, right? So when get string value, it will get the value and it will print, and we can see that the values got printed. Here we can see P1 in the new life, old life, midlife, which we were printing here. This, and we were printing username here, which is the first column, right? So these values are columns, like this is username, password, def name, name, and the iterations that we are doing here, we did 5 iterations, because 1 2 3 4 iterations were there. So the similar fashion we'll see. So yeah, this is it.